10 best life-changing rules for 2025. If you can visualize your goals, they become tangible and actionable. Don't wait for the perfect moment to begin because that moment will never arrive. Some people say they'll get serious when the new year starts or find their purpose once they feel settled. The truth is, waiting hinders progress. If you keep postponing action until everything aligns perfectly, you'll remain stuck exactly where you are. Start now. Take small, deliberate steps. Do at least one thing today that aligns with your goals. Living with purpose isn't just about what you do, it's about how you do it. Approach every task with intention. When you work, do it with excellence. When you're with family, be fully engaged. Don't merely go through the motions. Giving your best effort makes even the simplest task meaningful. A critical aspect of purposeful living is discipline. You can't allow distractions to derail you. Social media mindless scrolling and excessive entertainment steal valuable time. Be mindful of how you spend each moment because every wasted minute is one you'll never get back. Treat your time as your most valuable asset, because it truly is. Don't mistake being busy for being productive. It's easy to fill your day with endless tasks and still accomplish little. Purposeful living prioritizes quality over quantity. Focus on the few things that truly matter and dedicate your full energy to them. One of the most powerful ways to live with purpose is by serving others. When you make a difference in someone's life, your own life gains deeper meaning. Acts of kindness don't have to be grand. Sometimes a sincere word, a helping hand, or even a smile can brighten someone's day. Contributing to the well-being of others fosters a deep sense of fulfillment. Remember, purpose isn't something you passively discover, it's something you create. You shape it through your choices, your daily actions, and the values you uphold. If you want 2025 to be your most fulfilling year, start living with purpose today. Make every day count. Purpose is what gives life depth. It's the force that drives you forward when times get tough. It serves as a guiding light through challenges. Without it, life can feel empty. But with it, each day brings you closer to the life you've envisioned. Stop settling for mediocrity. It's the enemy of greatness. Mediocrity thrives in comfort zones where nothing improves, nothing grows, and nothing truly satisfies. If you want to transform your life in 2025, you must make one firm decision: refuse to settle. Mediocrity is like quicksand, it keeps you stuck while making you unaware of the stagnation. One day you'll wake up and realize that years have passed. Yet you're still in the same place, facing the same frustrations. You deserve more than mediocrity, but achieving greatness begins with believing that you do. Most people settle because they believe that a better life is out of reach, or that they don't deserve it. That's simply not true. Improvement is always possible, but only if you hold yourself accountable. If you're unhappy with your job, habits, relationships, or even your self-perception, the power to change lies with you. No one is coming to rescue you. Your ideal life is something you must build for yourself. Settling for mediocrity is often rooted in fear of failure, rejection, or stepping outside your comfort zone. However, the things you fear most often hold the greatest opportunities for growth. If you're unwilling to take risks, you'll never experience the fulfillment that comes from an exciting and meaningful life. Confront your fears one at a time, and their hold over you will weaken. Escaping mediocrity requires raising your standards. Assess every area of your life, your health, career, relationships, and mindset, and ask yourself if you are accepting less than you deserve. If the answer is yes, commit to change. Don't just contemplate it, write it down, make a firm decision, and treat it as non-negotiable. High standards aren't about perfection, but about continuous progress. They reflect a refusal to remain stuck when you know you are capable of more. To rise above mediocrity, you must embrace effort. Nothing worthwhile comes easily. Excellence demands discipline, consistency, and sacrifice. It means doing the difficult tasks, even when you lack motivation. It requires staying focused despite distractions and having the resilience to fail, learn, and try again. Another crucial factor is surrounding yourself with individuals who challenge you to improve. If you associate with people who settle, you'll start to believe that mediocrity is normal. But if you surround yourself with high achievers, you'll feel inspired to aim higher. Seek out those who encourage growth and remind you of what's possible. Eliminate excuses. It's easy to blame circumstances, others, or bad luck for your situation, but excuses only prevent personal accountability. Own your decisions. If something isn't working, don't complain, change it. Taking control isn't about self-blame, but about empowering yourself to shape your future. Mediocrity thrives in the absence of goals. Without a clear direction, you'll drift aimlessly, often ending up where you don't want to be. Set specific, actionable goals for 2025. Break them into manageable steps, track your progress, and celebrate every achievement, no matter how small. Goals provide clarity and a path forward. Finally, cultivate self-discipline and focus. These are the foundations of success. Without them, even the best plans will fail. The reality is, most people struggle because they lack consistency and commitment. If you master these habits, you'll break free from mediocrity and move towards a life of purpose and fulfillment. Many people fail not due to a lack of talent or opportunity, but because they struggle with consistency. Distractions, emotions, or excuses often derail their progress. If you want 2025 to be a year of true transformation, mastering these two skills is crucial. Self-discipline isn't about perfection. It's about taking action even when you don't feel like it. It means waking up early to pursue your goals instead of hitting snooze, choosing nutritious food over junk, and following through with your commitments despite challenges. Discipline is about making decisions based on long-term aspirations rather than fleeting emotions. The first step in developing self-discipline is defining your non-negotiables. What habits, actions, or routines must you maintain? Write them down. These are the commitments you must uphold no matter what. Whether it's daily exercise, personal development, or consistent work efforts, setting these non-negotiables eliminates internal debates about whether or not to follow through. Building discipline requires consistency. Start small and focus on one habit at a time. Trying to overhaul everything at once is a recipe for failure. For example, if you aim to improve your fitness, commit to just 15 minutes of daily exercise. Once that becomes second nature, you can build upon it. Each small victory strengthens your discipline and creates momentum. Now let's discuss focus. In today's world, focus is a superpower. With constant notifications, endless content, and countless distractions, it's easy to lose sight of your goals. Staying focused requires intentionality. Begin by removing distractions, disable unnecessary notifications, set social media boundaries, and create an environment that promotes concentration. Focus also requires clarity. Without a clear objective, you risk wasting time on unimportant tasks. Identify your top priorities by asking yourself, what are the 3 most critical tasks I need to accomplish today? Write them down and tackle them first. Starting your day with clear intention sets the foundation for productivity. An essential aspect of mastering focus is learning to say no. You cannot do everything, and attempting to will only dilute your efforts. Declining tasks, commitments, or distractions that do not align with your goals is not selfish, it's necessary for maintaining direction. Both self-discipline and focus require mental resilience. There will be times when you feel unmotivated or overwhelmed. In those moments, remind yourself why you started. Visualize the results you're working toward and consider how much better your life will be once you reach your goals. This mindset shift can help you push through difficulties. One of the biggest obstacles to focus is multitasking. Contrary to popular belief, multitasking does not enhance efficiency. Productivity thrives on focus, not divided attention. Multitasking reduces efficiency and compromises work quality. Instead, embrace single tasking. Dedicate your full attention to one task at a time, completing it before moving to the next. Discipline and focus are cultivated, not innate. No one is born with perfect self-control or an unshakable ability to concentrate. These are developed through consistent practice. Treat each day as a chance to refine both your mental and physical discipline. Mastering these skills in 2025 can unlock limitless potential, helping you stay on track, navigate obstacles, and turn aspirations into reality. Take charge of your time, actions, and life today. The rewards will be well worth the effort. Growth happens outside comfort zones. Progress requires pushing past the familiar and stepping into uncertainty. Challenge yourself with something that intimidates you, and refuse to let fear dictate your choices. If 2025 is to be a transformational year, you must embrace discomfort and take calculated risks. It won't always be easy, but it is essential. Comfort zones, though seemingly safe, limit potential and lead to complacency. Breakthroughs occur when you push your boundaries. Consider your past achievements. Did they stem from remaining comfortable, or did they result from confronting challenges? Whether it was starting a new career, acquiring a new skill, or handling a difficult situation, growth emerged from stepping up. Taking risks does not mean acting recklessly. It means making well-thought-out decisions that propel you toward your goals, even in the face of uncertainty. The greater danger lies in stagnation. Avoiding risks means missing valuable opportunities for growth, success, and personal fulfillment. Fear of failure is a primary reason people resist discomfort, but failure itself is not the enemy, it is a learning tool. Every mistake presents an opportunity to refine and improve. Rather than shying away from failure, view it as a stepping stone, not an obstacle. The most accomplished individuals aren't those who never fail, but those who refuse to let failure deter them. To fully embrace discomfort, start small. Push your boundaries in manageable increments. If public speaking intimidates you, practice speaking in front of close friends. If difficult conversations make you uneasy, initiate one with someone you trust. Every time you venture beyond your comfort zone, you strengthen confidence and resilience. Taking risks requires shifting your mindset. Stop asking whether something is safe and start considering whether it will help you grow. What if failure isn't the worst outcome? Instead of asking, what if I fail? Shift your mindset to, what if I succeed? Focus on opportunities rather than obstacles. Picture the rewards of taking a leap, whether it's a new career, stronger relationships, or personal growth. Let that vision drive your motivation to push forward. Discomfort is a sign of growth. If you're never uncomfortable, you're not challenging yourself. Acquiring new skills, adapting to unfamiliar situations, or breaking bad habits all involve discomfort. However, that discomfort is temporary, while the benefits endure. Taking risks not only benefits you, but also inspires those around you. When others witness your determination to pursue goals, they may be encouraged to do the same. Your courage can create a ripple effect, motivating those around you to push past their own limitations. Let's not overlook the potential rewards of risk-taking. While success isn't guaranteed, the possibility of achieving something remarkable is worth the effort. The most significant rewards often come from bold decisions, whether launching a business, relocating to a new city, or pursuing a long-held dream. The potential payoff far outweighs the fear of stepping outside your comfort zone. Stop seeking external approval. Taking risks often means making choices that others may not understand. Some may question, doubt, or even criticize you. However, their opinions do not determine your success. Stay committed to your goals, trust yourself, and recognize that remaining stagnant is more uncomfortable than embracing change. Avoiding risks means avoiding progress and ultimately missing out on a life that excites, challenges, and fulfills you. In the long run, the pain of regret far outweighs the discomfort of taking a chance. Make 2025 the year of embracing discomfort and stepping outside your comfort zone. Challenge yourself to tackle what you've been avoiding. Say yes to opportunities that intimidate you. Instead of letting fear hold you back, use it as motivation to move forward. The life you desire lies just beyond your current limitations, but the first step is yours to take. Once you do, you'll uncover strengths, talents, and possibilities you never knew existed. Embrace failure as a stepping stone to success. Failure isn't an endpoint, it's the beginning of growth. Too often we let the fear of failure prevent us from taking chances. But failure isn't something to be feared, it's something to learn from. Every setback comes with a lesson, every mistake provides insight, and every disappointment can lead to new opportunities. To make 2025 a transformative year, shift your perspective on failure. Instead of viewing it as a sign of weakness, see it as a teacher revealing what works, what doesn't, and where you can improve. Most people fear failure because they associate it with embarrassment or inadequacy. However, the truth is that failure is a universal experience. Even the most accomplished individuals have faced setbacks. The key difference lies in how they respond. Instead of allowing failure to define them, they use it as motivation to move forward. Consider this: every invention, business, or breakthrough you admire likely began with multiple failures. Success is rarely a straight path, and missteps often provide guidance toward the right direction. When failure occurs, the first step is to acknowledge it. Take responsibility without making excuses or shifting blame. This doesn't mean being overly critical of yourself, it means recognizing your role and identifying what went wrong. Owning your failures empowers you by restoring control, reinforcing your ability to adapt and grow. The next step is reflection. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Failure often reveals blind spots, weaknesses, or areas that need improvement. Perhaps you weren't adequately prepared, took on too much, or underestimated a challenge. Whatever the cause, reflecting on failure provides valuable insight to improve future performance. Failure also strengthens resilience. Every time you recover from a setback, you build the ability to handle challenges, remain composed under pressure, and persist through difficulties. Resilience is not an inherent trait, it develops through experience, and failure is one of its greatest teachers. Another important lesson from failure is humility. It serves as a reminder that no one has all the answers, that no one is invincible, and that growth is always possible. Humility isn't about self-doubt, it's about being open to feedback, admitting mistakes, and being willing to improve. Embracing humility paves the way for progress and self-development. Failure can also ignite creativity. When things don't go as planned, you're compelled to think differently, explore new approaches, and innovate. Many groundbreaking discoveries and inventions were the result of failed attempts. Failure forces you to consider possibilities you may not have otherwise explored. To truly embrace failure, you must let go of perfectionism. Perfectionism stifles growth by fostering fear of risk-taking, discouraging experimentation, and keeping you confined to your comfort zone. No one achieves mastery on the first attempt, not athletes, not artists, not entrepreneurs. Success comes from failing, learning, and trying again. Failure also deepens your appreciation for success. The struggles, setbacks, and perseverance make victory more meaningful. Overcoming obstacles and learning from failures make achievements feel even more rewarding. Success attained after failure carries greater significance because it reflects the journey and effort invested in getting there. One of the toughest aspects of failure is managing the opinions of others. People may judge, criticize, or attempt to undermine you, but their viewpoints hold no real weight. What truly matters is how you perceive yourself and how you respond to setbacks. Rather than allowing failure to diminish your confidence, let it reinforce your self-belief. In 2025, do not fear failure, embrace it as a teacher, a guide, and a force shaping you into the person you are destined to become. Each setback presents an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The more you fail, the closer you come to success. Carry this lesson into the new year, and you will be unstoppable. Commit to continuous self-improvement. The foundation of a fulfilling life lies in your commitment to personal growth and development. Self-improvement is not a singular event, but an ongoing journey that shapes your character, expands your potential, and unlocks opportunities you never imagined. If you want 2025 to be a year of transformation, you must fully commit to becoming a better version of yourself in every area of life. The first step in self-improvement is acknowledging that growth never truly ends. Regardless of your knowledge, there is always more to learn. No matter your skill level, there is always room for enhancement. The moment you believe you have reached your peak is the moment your progress stalls. To keep evolving, you must remain curious, open, and humble. Self-improvement begins with self-awareness. You cannot grow if you are unaware of the areas that need change. Take an honest look at your life, your habits, routines, mindset, and behaviors. What is holding you back? Where can you improve? Recognizing weaknesses is not about dwelling on them, but using them as a guide for growth. Set specific goals for improvement. Vague intentions such as "I want to be better" yield little results. Instead, establish clear, actionable goals. I will read one new book per month. I will exercise for 30 minutes daily, or I will learn a new skill every quarter. Concrete goals provide direction, motivation, and a measurable way to track progress. Discipline is another crucial element of self-improvement. Growth demands effort, consistency, and at times, sacrifice. You cannot expect meaningful change without commitment. Whether it is waking up early to exercise, dedicating time to learning, or breaking a detrimental habit, discipline ensures progress even when motivation wanes. Invest in your education, not necessarily by returning to school, unless that aligns with your goals, but by dedicating time and resources to learning. Read books, take courses, watch educational content, or seek guidance from mentors. Your knowledge is a powerful tool for self-improvement and something no one can take from you. Lastly, surround yourself with individuals who inspire and challenge you. The people you associate with significantly impact your growth. Spend time with those who encourage you, share your values, and push you to become better. Minimize exposure to negativity, as it can hinder your progress and motivation. Commit to self-improvement, embrace failure as a stepping stone, and surround yourself with positivity. By doing so, 2025 can be your most transformative year yet. Invest in lifelong learning. Your environment can either foster growth or hinder progress, so choose wisely. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude and positivity. Self-improvement isn't about being overly critical or focusing on shortcomings. It's about recognizing progress, valuing strengths, and staying optimistic about future achievements. Gratitude keeps you grounded, while positivity fuels determination and perseverance. Prioritizing physical health is essential for self-improvement. Optimal performance is impossible if you neglect your body. Make exercise, nutrition, and rest a priority. A strong body supports a strong mind, and together they lay the groundwork for success. Equally important is emotional and mental well-being. True self-improvement extends beyond external accomplishments. It involves building resilience, maintaining balance, and enhancing self-awareness. Practice mindfulness, manage stress, and seek help when necessary. Emotional intelligence is just as crucial as technical skills in overcoming life's obstacles. Monitor your progress. Growth takes time, making it easy to lose track of your achievements. Keep a journal, set milestones, and review your goals regularly. Acknowledge every victory, no matter how small, and use them as motivation to move forward. Take care of your mind as diligently as your body. In a world that demands so much physically, mentally, and emotionally, it's easy to neglect one of the most critical aspects of well-being: your mind. Just as you maintain physical health through exercise, proper nutrition, and sufficient rest, dedicate equal effort to nurturing mental well-being. A sharp, balanced, and resilient mind is the key to success, happiness, and a fulfilling life. Caring for your mind begins with awareness. Understand that mental health is as vital as physical health. Many people focus on their physical well-being while overlooking signs of stress, emotional exhaustion, or mental strain. Recognize that a healthy mind and body go hand in hand. Your mental health influences everything from relationships and work performance to overall happiness. Protect your mental energy. Be mindful of what you consume, the conversations you participate in, and the people you surround yourself with. These factors shape your mental state. Choose uplifting influences that inspire growth and limit exposure to negativity, gossip, or distractions that deplete your energy. Develop a habit of lifelong learning. Your mind flourishes when challenged with new knowledge and ideas. Read books, explore new concepts, or learn a new skill. Keeping your mind engaged enhances cognitive function, fosters curiosity, and boosts motivation. Physical activity benefits more than just the body, it is crucial for mental health as well. Regular exercise releases endorphins, alleviates stress, and enhances mood. Whether it's a brisk walk, yoga session, or gym workout, physical movement clears the mind and improves mental clarity. Sleep is equally essential. Quality rest restores cognitive function, enhances memory, and supports emotional stability. Prioritizing sleep ensures you remain alert, focused, and prepared to tackle daily challenges. Write something: a fatigued mind is more susceptible to stress, irritability, and poor decision-making. Prioritize quality sleep by maintaining a consistent schedule, creating a restful environment, and minimizing screen exposure before bedtime. Rest is not a luxury, it is essential. Address your emotions instead of suppressing them. Bottling up feelings leads to mental and emotional strain. Allow yourself to process emotions. Speak with a trusted individual. Journal your thoughts or seek professional guidance if necessary. Emotional awareness and expression are fundamental to mental well-being. Effectively managing stress is crucial. While stress is inevitable, how you respond to it makes a significant difference. Practice relaxation techniques, break tasks into manageable steps, and focus on what truly matters. Not everything demands immediate attention, and setting boundaries is acceptable. Cultivate gratitude to shift your focus from what is missing to what you have. Take a moment each day to acknowledge the positives in your life. Gratitude fosters optimism, reduces stress, and enhances resilience. Build strong, supportive relationships. Human connection is vital for mental health. Surround yourself with those who uplift, understand, and bring joy into your life. Do not hesitate to ask for support or offer it to others. Meaningful connections strengthen mental and emotional resilience. Monitor your self-dialogue. The way you speak to yourself shapes your mindset. Replace self-criticism with constructive and encouraging thoughts. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would extend to a friend. Positive self-talk empowers you to tackle challenges with confidence. Allow yourself time to rest and recharge. Just as you would not push an exhausted body to the limit, do not overwork your mind. Take breaks, disconnect from constant demands, and permit yourself moments of relaxation. A well-rested mind is more creative, focused, and prepared for challenges. Mental well-being is not an afterthought, it is essential for a successful and fulfilling life. To move forward in 2025 and beyond, it is necessary to release the burdens of the past. Holding on to regret, shame, or past mistakes only fuels self-doubt and hinders new opportunities. Forgiving yourself is a crucial step in this process. Self-compassion means recognizing imperfections without defining yourself by them. Mistakes are a part of growth, but carrying their weight indefinitely wastes unnecessary. Forgiveness is liberating. It acknowledges that the past does not determine the future. Holding on to guilt or regret keeps you tethered to outdated versions of yourself. To unlock your full potential, release those emotional chains. Recognize your ability to change and evolve. Who you are today is not who you were yesterday. And your future is shaped by the lessons learned, not the mistakes made. Letting go of the past means freeing yourself from outdated narratives. Stop defining yourself by past mistakes or hardships. Instead, recognize yourself as someone who has faced challenges and emerged stronger. Learn from past experiences to shape a better future. But don't let them confine your self-perception or limit your potential. One of the most impactful forms of self-care is self-forgiveness. This doesn't mean forgetting the past, but rather acknowledging it, learning from it, and allowing yourself to move forward. You deserve peace, joy, and success, regardless of what has happened before. As you enter 2025, make a commitment to release regrets, forgive yourself for past aches, and embrace the opportunity for a fresh start. By doing so, you unlock your full potential, tackle new challenges with confidence, and live unburdened by past setbacks. Success is built on perseverance, not perfection. Progress may not always be immediate or easy, but consistency is key. Even on days when motivation is low or obstacles arise, staying committed allows you to keep moving forward. Small, daily efforts accumulate over time, leading to meaningful, lasting results. To cultivate consistency, begin by setting clear, attainable goals. These don't need to be grand. Small, achievable tasks keep you engaged and motivated. The essential part is showing up each day and making steady progress, no matter how minor. Over time, these consistent actions compound into significant achievements. Establishing a routine that supports your goals is crucial. Whether it's dedicating time to learning, exercising, or working on a project, your routine becomes the foundation for sustained progress. Flexibility is also important. Life evolves, and so do priorities. The key is to stay committed even when circumstances change. Discipline plays a crucial role in maintaining consistency. There will be days when you feel exhausted, frustrated, or distracted. Success depends on your ability to push through these moments. Discipline means taking necessary actions even when you lack motivation. It is the driving force behind continuous improvement. Celebrate small victories along the way. Acknowledging your efforts reinforces positive habits and keeps you motivated. Even if progress seems slow, every step forward counts. Over time, you'll look back and realize that consistency was the foundation of your success. In 2025, prioritize consistency. Success isn't about working harder or faster. It's about showing up every day, putting in the effort, and trusting the process. Success is a journey, and consistency is the compass that will guide you toward your destination. Some days will be tough. You may feel tired, discouraged, or unmotivated. However, those who achieve their goals don't let these moments define them. They understand that success comes from persistence even when things get difficult. Start by developing small, sustainable habits. Avoid overwhelming yourself with drastic changes. For instance, if you want to establish a morning routine, don't immediately commit to waking up at 5 a.m. for an hour-long workout. Instead, begin with 5 minutes of stretching or meditation. The key is to start small and make it a daily practice. Once that habit is solidified, you can build upon it. As your consistency strengthens, you'll notice the compounding effect of your actions. Small daily efforts lead to significant results over time. While consistency may not provide instant gratification, it always leads to progress. Your actions become second nature, and success emerges from the accumulation of consistent efforts rather than a single moment of effort. A critical element of consistency is discipline. Motivation can be unreliable. Some days you'll wake up energized and ready to conquer challenges, while on others you'll struggle to get out of bed. True consistency is not about relying on fleeting motivation, but about cultivating discipline that sustains progress regardless of how you feel. By showing up even on difficult days, you reinforce your commitment and build trust in yourself. Tracking progress is also essential. Set clear, measurable goals and regularly assess your achievements. This keeps you accountable and provides tangible proof of your growth. When you look back and see how far you've come, it fuels your determination to keep going. It helps you stay focused on what truly matters. Patience is another vital component of consistency. There will be times when progress feels slow or the results seem distant. It may even feel as though your efforts are in vain. However, remember that progress is often imperceptible in the moment. The small steps you take each day accumulate, even if you don't immediately see their impact. Trust the process, stay committed, and you will eventually witness the results of your perseverance. Stay patient and trust the process. Every small action you take moves you closer to your goal. Setbacks and mistakes are inevitable, but they shouldn't disrupt your consistency. Some days won't go as planned. You may miss a workout, skip meal prep, or fall behind on a project. That's okay. What matters is not giving up entirely. A single misstep doesn't erase your progress. Success isn't about perfection, it's about commitment and getting back on track as soon as possible. Consistency is a habit, and habits develop through repetition and perseverance. Surrounding yourself with supportive individuals can help keep you accountable. When you have a community that encourages you, maintaining consistency becomes much easier. Find mentors, friends, or a group of like-minded individuals who are committed to their growth. Their motivation will keep you going even when your own drive wavers. A strong support system can be the key to long-term success. Consistency isn't just about working hard, it's about working smart. Use your time wisely, ensuring your daily habits align with your long-term vision. When you commit to consistency, you embrace continuous growth. The more consistent you are, the more you'll discover about yourself, your strengths, and your potential. You'll develop a reputation as someone who follows through and pushes forward no matter the challenge. That mindset leads to success, not just in 2025, but for life. This year, commit to building the habit of consistency. Show up every day. Do the work, even when motivation fades. Trust that small, consistent actions will lead to significant, lasting results. That's the key to creating a life of success, fulfillment, and growth. The power of consistency is in your hands.